What's going on, guys? It's Ken Jackson, and welcome to the fourth dimension. Welcome to Houston. It's such a lovely day out. Today I have a 2014 Nissan Maxima SV trim, sports package and technology package. I'm very happy to have this car and have it become my daily driver. I'm very happy to record it, review it for you guys. It's very hard to find a car like this at such low mileage. The Toyota Avalon, Nissan Maxima. It's a lot of these full-size luxury sedans that are good and reliable. They had the speed, the features that you want, so forth and so on. It's such low mileage. They're usually at like 100,000 and up, and some of the features are going out of the door. Maybe been in a few accidents, but this one is in damn near perfect condition. We're gonna hop right into this review. Thank you guys for watching. As I stated earlier, this is my new daily driver. As you remember, I had a 2006 Nissan Maxima. Her name was Alara. So pretty much you can say Alara evolved into Ilaria. That car was beautiful, I miss her, but had to upgrade. 18-inch rims, turn signals on the mirrors, recommended premium gas, 20-gallon tank, 19 in the city, 26 in the highway, 26 on the highway and 22 combined, HID tail lights, HID headlights, Nissan intelligent key fob that they've been using for 4 million years now. One quick gripe. It's not CarMax. I'll tell you about CarMax in another video. It's not the car itself. My first day owning this car, which is like 2 or 3 weeks ago, my brother was rushing to work. He backed into it. I don't know if you can see it well in the video, but I scrubbed most of the paint off. The rim got scuffed, but I will fix that later. So let's hop into the trunk real quick. Press and hold the trunk button to open the trunk so you can unlatch. Do the rest yourself. A few tools back here, 14 cubic foot of space in the trunk. Spare tire underneath. I have a few tools back here. Every man that owns a car should have a few tools up in there. A little bit, you know. Fairly decent sized trunk, as usual for the Maximas. Dual exhaust tips. I am gonna miss the quad exhaust my other Maxima had, but it's whatever. Very nice, sleek design the Maximas have. I love it. I love how they look. I love how this car looks. It's beautiful. At first I didn't really like this look, but later on I fell in love with it. And I really wanted this car. I do love how the newer Maximas look, not the 2019 and 2020, but the 8th generation Maximas. I love how those look. I did add the vent shades on them. I do plan to get one for the sunroof. I'm just gonna open the engine compartment and check out the engine bay real quick. Check out this engine bay. When I first got this car, it was very clean. I can tell they washed it well. But let this guy pass by real quick. It's a Mustang. The Mustang sounds like a Honda. Oh my God. It doesn't sound muscular at all. But when I first got it, I could tell that they cleaned out the engine bay. They cleaned it up, got all the dust and everything out of it because it looked very nice and shiny. You know how it looks when you clean your engine off. Nissans. VQ35 engine that's been in their Maximas and their Altimas and their Muranos, however you say it. It's been in other cars, Infinities, and I don't remember if it was Subaru or something. It's been just about, not everywhere, but it's been in a lot of places. Anyway, 6,500 RPM revving, 290 horsepower, 261 pound-foot of torque coming out of this engine, and CVT front-wheel drive. I think it's a 5-speed or 6-speed, but it's a CVT, so those gears don't matter, as usual. Infinite gear having shit. CVTs, I don't like them, but the only time I would trust Nissan with a CVT is in the Maxima, in the Murano, and that's it. The Versa and everything else, they need to fix that. I can't deal with the Versa or the Sentra. Plus, there's not enough space. And the Altima needs a lot of work too. I don't know about the newer ones, it's too early to tell. But overall length of this car is 190 inches. Like I said, 20-gallon tank, 19-inch rims, 14 cubic foot of space. Sports package, technology package. We're gonna get into some of the fully loaded features that you could possibly find on this vehicle. 290 horsepower, 261 pound-feet of torque, max speed of 160 on the dash. Let's hop into the back seat. Back seat of my 2014 Nissan Maxima. Very good space, very good leg room. Although my seat is leaned back, so you can't tell that the leg room is that good, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good leg room. Headroom, good too. It is a little windy out there, so I got my little cap on. Headroom, I can leave my head back. I can sit up straight if I want to, but who's gonna sit up straight in the back? Anyway, let's start off with soft touch, hard touch stuff. Soft touched up here, I like it. It looks plastic. It looked like it might be hard touch, but it is not. Soft touch right here, pretty good. Let's check the rear door, see how it sounds once you shut it. Sounds nice and firm. None of that jiggle action, none of that clanky action you get from some of the interior in other cars. AC vents in the back. The seats look like they could be ventilated or heated, but they are not. That is not an option in a fully loaded. Cup holders. All of this is still soft touch, hard touch plastic. Secret compartment I can lock. Easy access to the trunk. Speakers. All trim levels of the Maxima come with Bose. Premium sound. 2 subs in the back. 1 for each rear door panel. 1 for each front door panel. And 2 tweeters in the front. The tweeters are the small speakers that are usually they're either right on the pillars of the car in the interior, or they're right in front of the windshield. Sunroof. One of the features this is missing is a panoramic sunroof that comes with the fully loaded. And this is where we're getting into why it's so hard to find one of these at such low mileage, because the features that come with it. Panoramic sunroof is missing. Rear volume and AC controls right here would be in a fully loaded option. And I think it comes with a cup holder as well. Rear sunshade is missing. Sad. I would really use that. I was thinking, like, do I really need this stuff? Would I really use it? I know for sure I would be using a panoramic sunroof because I use the sunroof a lot. It's like a feature that I never had in any other car. I'm gonna use it. Last feature is missing. All 4 windows being automatic up and down. All 4 windows are not automatic up and down. And at that price point that the Maxima was coming in, and the price point that you can find one at, those are some really good features. I'm going to get into some of the features that this model has, this specific trim level has, but those are the few fully loaded features that are missing that I know of. So, soft touch, carpet in the back, carpet mats in the back, map pockets back here, each seat. Oh, I thought this was plastic. This is not plastic. This is more soft touch material. This is why I like this stuff, man. There we go. There's some plastic right there. There we go. I will say that I was looking at other vehicles. I was looking at a Fusion, same model year, and I was looking at Taurus, the Ford Taurus, and I'm like, why doesn't Nissan and Toyota have the features that those have? Parking assist, the blind spot monitoring. that the Fusion and the Taurus had of the same year. It was like, what are you doing? Like, they was ahead of the game before these features got what do you call it? Before they got normalized, I guess. Before they became standard features, Ford had already had them in the car, in their vehicles. And this was a 2011 Fusion at that, and a 2012 or 2013 Taurus, and this is a 2014 car, and the only thing it has is a backup camera and a navigation system. The Taurus and the Fusion being a mid-size and the Taurus being the full-size sedan, both of those cars had the backup camera and then some on top of that. Let's get into the front seat. So let me stop ranting. Let's touch on some of these materials some more and get into the front seat and get some feels going around. All right, into the front seat of this Maxima. Obviously leg room and all that doesn't matter. Headroom kind of matters though. Check out the headroom. Close sunroof. Headroom is good, obviously. Obviously it's gonna be good. Soft touch in the front. Going back to all the soft touch material. This is the plastic part. This is the plastic right here. These parts don't matter though, obviously, because that's not where your arm's gonna be at. Arm's gonna be right here. You know, some people drive like this, gripping on this, having their arms sitting up out here. You want this to be soft touch. This is not plastic. You don't want it to be plastic and the sun's beaming down on this plastic. You just got your arm sitting here, getting your arm burnt up, or you're unaware, you're at the drive-thru of McDonald's, whatever, Chick-fil-A, wherever, and you just got the window rolled down. Maybe you finna grab the drink, and some people, we're not gonna reach straight out the window. We'll set our arm up here and reach out the window, and that heat is just gonna touch that arm, and you probably gonna jump, probably drop the drink too, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Soft touch. Open the door real quick. Maxima logo does light up once you open the door. That's something I like. I didn't close the door all the way. Let me close it. There we go. There you go. Listen to that door while we're doing that. That was a soft close. Nobody's gonna close the door that soft. Let me do that again. Good and firm, nice and quiet up in here. One more time. Good, that's good. Cup holders. There goes the speaker I was talking about in the front door panel. One cup holder with a cubby. Two cup holders. One more cup holder with a cubby. Two cup holders in the back. That's a total of 6 cup holders you're getting. 8 speakers. 2 tweeters in the front. Door panels, rear door panels, and 2 subs in the back. Sunroof controls. I love the lighting up here. I love the lighting. Nice, not too shiny, not too orangey like you're still at home. Sunroof controls, sunglass holder or whatever you want to put up there. Very small mirror, but I also like the lighting here. It's that little extra sunblock damage right there. Pull it out to block that sun up. There was, I don't remember, I know the lower trim models doesn't have the leather seats. They don't have, obviously they're not going to have all these features, but they still look good in the interior. Just the leather seats aren't there. There's a few other features that aren't there. These leather seats feel really good. They're nice and comfortable. Heated seats only for the passenger. Driver's seat has heated and cooled. You turn this little knob. I know it's awkwardly placed, but left for cooled, 3 levels of cool, 3 levels of heat. Passenger only gets high and low heated seats. That's it. This is the blank switch. We all hate the blank switches. That means we're missing a feature. This is the button for the rear sunshade. Oh, I'm so sad about that. It's okay. Nissan is always good about storage, so let's talk about that. The cubby is your first set of storage. Map pockets in the back as well. 12-volt cigarette lighter port adapter. Little storage area. Little kind of carpeted. A little bit of carpet right there that needs to be vacuumed. That will get vacuumed. 2-tier storage on the armrest. First tier is pretty good size. Second tier, pretty deep, more carpeted area and a net to put things like I have my pen and another 12-volt cigarette lighter port adapter, connection for iPod, and DVD, I think, for connecting a camera or a DVD so you can look at images on the screen that we will get into later. Yeah, I got that. All right, let's get into more of this soft touch stuff. Soft touch, the thing I forgot that I just remembered, the interior. I like this interior. I like the all black. I like that it's complemented by this beige color. The other interior and the fully loaded packages I was looking at, or the other cars I was looking at, looked really, really nice. Most of it was a beige, khaki look, or brownish, light brown, whatever you want to call it. It looked really nice, really luxurious. That was something that I was hoping to get, but this black looked just as good. Let's talk about the windows. Window lock, unlock door, lock door. Only the driver window is automatic up and down. It means when I press it down, all I have to do is tap it down, the window's gonna come all the way down. Tap it up, the window's gonna come all the way up. I don't have to worry about holding it down, holding it up. Passenger window. This is where they messed up at. My 2006 Maxima had automatic up and down, one touch for both driver and passenger. This one touch down, only for the passenger. Tap it, window goes all the way down. Have to hold it to pull the window all the way up. I don't like that. I feel like that's a downgrade. Like I said, the fully loaded model, all four of these windows would have been automatic one touch up and down. Passenger side, you got to touch and hold, that's fine. It's not a make or break feature. So head over here. Nice plastic, that's fine. That's fine what the plastic is. But above that is the soft touch. Nice steering wheel. Heated steering wheel at that. Traction control button, mirror control button, heated steering wheel button, trunk release button. Section for you to store your key once the car is started. And another blank switch. This blank switch controls whether or not you want the rear passenger to control the radio and the AC. You can turn it off or turn it on. Hood release, fuse box, parking brake, gas. Up to the steering wheel. Steering wheel looks okay. As I said in the 2015 Ultima that I reviewed and the models above that, those steering wheels look really nice. Like this bubble circle looking thing and the things that the Nissan Rogue have, I don't like how this looks. It's not a huge gripe, but the Ultima has a better steering wheel from this year model. Paddle shifters. Paddle shifters connected to the column, even better. That means that the paddle shifters are going to stay exactly where they are. When I turn the wheel, they're not going to turn with me. They're going to stay where they are. I can shift from the top or from the bottom. Horn, hit it in the middle, or I can hit it on the right or hit it on the left. I like that. This is going to control the menus and your radio stations. That sun is like messing with my camera. That's okay. Actually, it's not okay. Guess it still looks kind of good. Not sure. Volume controls, voice control, quick dial button, or quick phone access button. All of this up here is soft touch. It doesn't need to be. That's the thing. Listen to that Camaro. See, that sounded like a muscle car. That Mustang sounded like a Honda. All of this is soft touch. It doesn't need to be, but it is, and that's great. This is plastic up here, and that's fine, because you want this part to be able to extract heat better instead of having this soft material touching it up. And I don't know what I'm talking about. Keyless entry. So I'm going to show you guys a few features with the screen. One thing I forgot to mention, I didn't know the car was going to do that. Let me turn this off. Steering wheel is in place, seat is in place. Memory settings, actually, I forgot to mention. When I turn the car off and open the door, The steering wheel is going to move up, and the seat is going to go back to help me get out the car easier. Turn the car off, open the door, close the door, get in the car, start the engine, or just press the start button without putting your foot on the brake. It's going to move to the previous setting I had it to, which is very good. Is there anything else I'm missing? Storage. Glove box is deep as always. Very, very deep. Nissan is good about that. 2-tier storage. I have the instruction manual and things like that at the top, and just some extra stuff at the bottom. And there's also a little cubby area right here that can put some small up in there. FM, AM radio, XM, satellite, disc, and aux, and Bluetooth. Very good features. Column shifter, not an actual shifter, but whatever. Get into some of these features. Let me hit the button one more time so we can get some more lighting up in here, some more electronics going. CVT icon, CVT warning signal, brake signal, service engine soon signal, all that extra stuff. Sorry about that. Yes, I mentioned the CVT because nobody really likes those. 45,000 miles on this car. Dimmer switch right here, and trip reset button right here. This is gonna dim the dashboard or light it, whatever you're trying to do. Turn signals and headlight switch on the left, windshield wiper on the right. We have a menu right here. These two buttons right here is gonna control the menus in the middle. It's gonna, as you can see, you can barely see, I guess. Right now we're getting 18 miles per gallon. Like I said, it's 19 in the city, 26 on the highway, 22 combined. I did reset the computer because I want to train it again. MPG calculator. Average MPG and average miles per hour. Not really. I actually don't know. I'm not going that slow on the road, but I'm also not going that fast. It's gonna show you basic features. How much range you have left in the gas tank, your tire pressure. It only appears while you're driving. The temperature outside. You can change a few settings here. This is like quick menu stuff. This is like quick stuff. It's not gonna show as much detail as it is over here. But let's go ahead and start the car so we can get into the rest of the features. Very nice sounding engine. Very nice sounding engine. It has that whistle, it has that whine that the VQ is known for, and it still sounds just as lovely when it doesn't have this different exhaust tips, and when it's not straight pipe, it sounds just as lovely. Very nice growl to it. Let's get into some of these features. AC controls, dual AC. That means left side can be cooled. Left side can be cool. Right side can be warm. Just like that. Very nice feature. I love that feature in cars. Radio controls, as I stated, CD, Bluetooth, all that, blah, 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 whatever. Nice screen. Don't really know the size of it. That's okay. This is the sports and technology package, which is why it has the paddle shifters, and it has the LCD. Would it be LCD? I don't know what the screen is. I didn't look into all that. But some of the lower trims does not have the color screen. It doesn't have the navigation like this one. This is also a touch screen. You can also use the knob to control it, and the little buttons on the steering wheel can also control it somewhat. Status button is going to show you what you're listening to, what station you're listening to, so forth and so on. There's 3 different options for the bottom screen on the status button. Right now it's showing the average MPG. You can switch it to the AC. Show you what the AC, what's going on with the AC, like the temperatures and stuff. And this is going to show you your destination route, like a little extra mini map. Next button, you can zoom in and out of the map. You switch to the map. I do have it split. I have one with the bird's eye view and I have one with the third person view. You zoom in and out with the buttons. You set your destination. The next button, show your current route and the route settings with the next button. And this is the button to go back to the map. This is a stored location. I need to delete that actually. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Like I said, it is a touch screen. Oh my god, it's not gonna let me do it. I'm not gonna get into it right now. Yeah, it's not letting me delete it. Phone button is the next one. Access the phone settings. I don't have my phone connected right now. It actually connects pretty fast as a first setup, and it also connects pretty fast once you start the car up. Say it takes about 15 seconds for it to connect. Info is going to let you go through your fuel economy, your maintenance, navigation, and all this other stuff. GPS position, you can change certain settings. Ask, where am I? Oh wait, I went to the maintenance settings. So where am I? Just in case you need to ask or let someone know that, hey, I'm here, come get me, blah blah. Next button is your actual settings. You can go through your navigation settings, your audio settings. Let me touch the screen so you can see how responsive it is. It's basically just as instant as using the buttons. The buttons, they don't feel too cheap. You know, obviously they didn't. This is not something that you're gonna be stabbing on, pressing on really hard. You know how when old people have a remote or they have a phone and it's not working right, they hit it a little bit or they start tapping hard like it's gonna make it work better. Yeah, you're not supposed to be doing that with any type of thing, but you don't have to do that with these buttons. They feel nice and firm. They're in place. They're not loose. They don't rattle. These things don't rattle in the car when you're going over bumps or when you're going at a high speed. Touchscreen is very responsive. Navigation settings, volume settings, audio, display. Change the color of the background. Check your Bluetooth connection for audio or just contacts. Others is gonna let you change. It's gonna let you change the voice recognition so the car can recognize your voice, how low you talk, how fast you talk. Change your language. Setting up how to. It does have let me go ahead. The backup camera. It also has trajectory. That means when you're turning the wheel, those lines are predicting which way you're turning the wheel or showing which way you're actually turning the wheel. It's a decent looking camera. It's not bad. These next few buttons over here is gonna change the brightness of the screen. You can also switch to night mode so you can dim it and change the brightness there as well. Let's get into this voice command. This is the last thing before the test drive. Voice commands on here. She's pretty good at it. Ilaria, you are very good at it. Thank you. Press this button. Let me press this button for the quick access to the phone, which I don't have my phone connected, so it's not gonna let me. Voice commands.
Please say call, followed by a phone book name, or say a category like navigation. You can push the talk switch to stop voice prompts and give a command at once. Remember to wait for the tone before speaking.
So,
voice recognition is canceled.
So I'm going to test a few things here. She's not going to go through my contacts because my phone isn't connected, and she's not going to go through well, she might go through navigation, but let's just try the audio one.
Please say call.
Audio.
Audio. Please say AM, FM, XM, or CD.
XM.
Playing XM. See,
it's pretty good. It's pretty quick. Back to status so you can see it's actually on XM. Let's try one more. There is no hey Maxima, hey this, or okay Maxima, and stuff like that. It's not gonna connect like that. You have to press a button.
No destination has been set. Please say call, followed by a
information.
Information. Please say fuel economy.
Fuel economy.
Showing fuel economy. Please use manual controls to continue.
But you can see it's pretty good. She's pretty good at it. I'm gonna have to look at that later. But let's hop into this test drive. So that's about it for the interior and everything else. Let's go ahead and start this test drive. Driving 2014 Maxima. Gonna hit this back road like I always do. Obviously this isn't gonna be the quietest car. You're gonna hear the road, obviously, like every other car. It does have a sport mode. It does have a manual shift mode. Hey look, there goes the Honda Mustang. Make sure the windows are up. Yeah. Very nice sounding car. Engine wise and how quiet it is. But then again, you're gonna be listening to the radio anyway, so you're not really, you know, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's hit this little quiet road right here. We're gonna kick up the horsepower in this thingy. Well, not kick up the horsepower, but pick up a little bit of speed. You know, it's a V6. We gotta hear it. We gotta listen to it. We have to. This little quiet road like here. Don't want to do 0 to 60. She's holding the RPM. That is not good. I do not like that. I want you to shift, baby. I want you to shift. I know you can't shift technically because it's ZVT. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make a U-turn. We're gonna switch it to sport, and then we are going to use the paddle shifter real quick. I am killing my MPG. Now I could, yeah, you know what? Let's leave traction control off. I don't want to mess up my tires. We're just gonna start it from 60. I mean, start it from 0. Oh my God. It's 4th gear manual. It's pretty good. She still sounds nice. I can tell that there was something different about the Maxima I used to have. Besides the exhaust, I could tell there was a slight tune to it because that car was really greedy. In sport mode, that car was really greedy. This car, it doesn't jump as much. She's not like, hey, let me get to the next gear, hurry up, blah, blah, blah. It's more like it's kind of calm-ish. You know, when you tap the gas, the car kind of jumps up like that. And it also like calms down a little bit. But then it's still waiting for you to tap it and get to the next gear. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Overall, I do love this car. I think it's a good car. I think it's a great car. And Nissan just needs to fix their lineup, bro. They just need to fix, do an overhaul. All this innovation that excites, but you guys are behind. You're way behind the competition. When I look at people like Ford and Tesla and Hyundai has been killing it in innovation, but Nissan is talking about, oh, we're innovative, but bruh, you're way behind the other guys. Hyundai is just dangerous right now. I hate how she holds the RPMs. I just hate that. But overall, this is pretty good riding car. The only other car that has a problem is the Altima I reviewed, and I know they got rid of that problem. Well, not necessarily. I know they switched that up a little bit, and the 2017 and up actually feels like it's shifting and it's not holding the RPM at the red line, which is actually a very bad thing to do, but I just don't know. I just can't use the Altima even if I'm flooring it, and it sounds better, and it shifts better, I guess. I don't know. I love this car. I love the Maxima. This is the one. These are the Nissans that I will stick to. The four-door sports cars. What the Maxima is technically supposed to be. But I think they forgot that you can only do so much with the same engine and the same CVT setup and front-wheel drive. But they still want to call it a sports car. But that's, you know, it's not my car, it's their car. That's about it for this review. This is a long-winded review right here. I need some water and some food. Overall, this is a good car. I do recommend it if you can find one at low mileage. Any car at low mileage, really. Not any car, but most cars at low mileage would be good choice. Just make sure you're buying it from the right person, somebody that took care of it. Make sure you check out everything before you buy it. Make sure you test drive it. Always that. Make sure you have someone with you or ask someone for a second opinion. It's going to be it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys around.